Parang imposibleng maging VA ngayon kasi sa dami ng VA sa mundo. And minsan naiisip ng iba, apply ako ng apply. Facebook, LinkedIn, kung ano-ano ng pinag-a-apply ko, hindi pa rin ako natatanggap. And we all have to admit that searching for a remote work was different back in 2018, and in 2026 it's a totally different ballpark. And it's not because kulang yung skill set mo or hindi ka valuable as a remote worker, but it's actually looking within the right places to apply. Hi, my name is Tata. I am the social media manager dito sa VA Masters, and I'm here to help you look in the right places para masimulan mo na ang iyong VA journey. Let's go! Okay, before we get to clients, platforms, and other tips to help you land a job, let's talk about the common mistakes that people do kapag nagsisik sila ng remote work. And unahin na natin ang pag-a-apply sa lahat ng roles. Baka when you're looking for a job, okay, may customer support role dyan, kaya ko. Tapos, may data, IT, admin, ewan nga, kaya ko rin yan lahat. Lahat kaya mo, girl. Yung resume mo, catered sa lahat. Well, I'm here to tell you that being specialized doesn't mean you're desperate. And being desperate will lead you to apply everywhere. Hindi ko naman sinasabi na wag mag-apply, wag mag-submit ng resume. But, it's using one resume to apply for all of these jobs. Kung ikaw si client, pag-isipan mo lang mabuti na you have 2 applicants. Tapos, the first applicant has this one thing that you are looking for. And then the second applicant has these 10 skill set, pero yung isang skill set lang yung kailangan mo dun. Sino ang i-hire mo? So it's really important that when you find your VA niche, like the video we talked about before, is to go all into it. Now, let's say you're a social media manager. So, yun kasi medyo broad yung yung mga task nun eh. So, always have a specialty. So, kunyari, you are a social media manager that specializes in community building. So, these are great for clients who want to build their audience, who want to connect to their community, who are just starting out. Now, this is where we go to mistake number 2, which is weak positioning. So, pag-usapan natin ang pagiging broad. Honestly, clients do not want to hire VAs. They want solutions to their problem. So, papaano mo matutulungan si client sa business nila? I'll give you a tip na in an interview, ask the client, okay, basically, why do you need me? Why do you need this kind of VA? And they'll tell you something like to improve my KPI, to make sure that I have this amount of sales, and then position it in that way na ako yung hinahanap mo. Actually, my portfolio in sales is that I help my former client build a business revenue of yada yada yada, of yada yada yada, and yada yada yada. So, when you are confident in being the solution to the problem your client is facing, automatically you'll get hired on the spot. Just make sure to identify kung ano ba talaga yung mga problems nila. Kasi hindi sapat yung tipong social media manager ka lang. Kunyari, specialty platform mo on TikTok, then your client will be confident enough in hiring you. And then, let's go to the last mistake, which is waiting instead of networking. This was my mistake when I was starting out. So, I was just applying to everything and I was waiting for the response, and I didn't really take the time to network myself and be in a place where clients would be. Now, I understand that networking is really important because you will be able to talk to VAs with your similar niche, and you'll be able to meet clients who are looking for a solution. When I discovered this, I was able to gather more clients. I want to share with you a story that was really amazing because this got me my first premium client. I was in a meditation retreat. And I was working with a former principal. She had this author friend who needed a social media manager. So I was able to tell her my skill set, what I specialized in, and she was able to connect me with this client. So in any case or form, always make sure you're presenting yourself as someone who's a freelancer. Kasi pag mag-aantay ka lang, it will work naman eventually because you should never give up. But also networking puts you in a position sa harap ng client. So hindi ko na to papahabain. Let's go to where to find clients. Great platform which is actually a gold mine. Medyo underrated siya ng mga new VAs, but it's actually LinkedIn. So LinkedIn works like a social media platform but for people who want jobs and for like businesses, clients, and of course us freelancers. It's really important to optimize your profile. Again, specific beats generic. So instead of putting like social media manager as your role, you can put something like social media manager who helps wellness coaches grow online. Skill set specifically could be community building, it could be creating content that turns into conversions. To stand out, you really have to showcase your personality. Paano ba yun? Introvert ako. Even if introvert ka, you have a certain kind of personality. I've met so many VAs who are introverted, who are extroverted, who share their journey online, who would want to stay in the shadows. And what I've noticed is all of them have a specific skill set. Alam mo yun, hindi sila nahihiya maghanap ng trabaho eh. So if you really want to pursue this, push yourself, and all you have to do is be yourself and not be afraid to do that. Also, in LinkedIn, you can connect to business owners. So, directly na yon, they can already see your resume real time. And if you post a lot online about how you work, that is such a stepping stone. Kunyari, social media manager ka. Tapos, you post in LinkedIn your current successes or kaya your weekly learnings. That is really impactful because it sends a signal to clients or businesses that this person is upskilling, is working on their craft. And of course, if they like what they see, they will reach out to you just naturally. So remember that visibility really matters. Platform is Facebook groups. And yes, they work, but not in a spammy way. Baka nagpo-post ka ng, looking for a job po, baka pwede ako matulungan. To resolve that, what we're gonna do is we're going to offer solutions to problems. I'm part of a freelance group on Facebook, and I love it when I see someone post like a set card of what they do. It's like they can resolve this and that and this, and they work with this and that clients, and you can see in the comments how effective their post was and how people wanted to work with them just because of the style they were bringing to the table. Actually, you can find clients in specific places like Upwork, online jobs, Facebook, LinkedIn. You all know this. So first is not applying to 100 jobs. Kahit 10 good ones are all you need. And we will follow this approach. Research plus personalized intro plus specific result. In all job platforms, they will ask you to input a specific note to your client. This is where you're going to shine. So, for example, instead of saying, "Hi, I'm interested in this job," use, "Hi, my name is Tata. I'm a social media manager with X years of experience, and I noticed that you're looking for someone specializing in short form content. Actually, I've been working with AI tools, and I can generate X amount of videos in this amount of time." So, isipin mo yun. Like, pag yun yung sinend mo sa client, tapos let's say you can create 5 short form videos using AI in an hour. Isipin mo, in an hour, nakakreate ka ng 5 videos na short form. Madami na yun na. So, these things are really important. So again, research. You're gonna research the role that you're looking for. And this can only happen once you really target your specialty. Tapos, personalized intro. So in that case, it would be, hi, I'm Tata, a social media manager with X amount of years in this field. So it builds my credibility and a specific result. So ito naman yung kaya kong gumawa ng 5 short form videos in under an hour using AI tools. Instead of being a person who asks, saan ko ba mahanap ang mga clients? Be the person who asks, paano ako magiging solution sa problem ni client. If you want to apply, well, we are a VA agency. Go on over to vamasters.com/careers and you can see all the available positions that we have. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and usap tayo next time. Until then, this is Tata.